All right, I'm going to have you stop the window.
Do you need us to sign that now or at the probation office?
I think the probation office is fine.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
All right, good luck to you, sir. Have a good day.
You and Steph have a great day.
Thank you. We're on the record in the matter of the state of Michigan versus Tamara Whitner, 25674.
Yes.
Mr. Mahalo?
I have to thank Law Nerds Unite and LabMat UK for these, and then Brecken's got some coming. Now I have to check and make sure I don't have duplicates.
I did not
Just
want
pull on.
him.
Okay, just pull on over, Judge, 1 second.
Oh, you're actually.
Good morning.
Zoomed into court.
Good morning, Your Honor. Nijad Mihan appearing on behalf of Ms. Whitmer, P59371.
Hold on, Ms. Whitmer, I cannot have you speaking right now. Just one moment. Counsel, are you really driving while you're logged into court?
I'm sorry?
Are you really driving while you're logged into court?
Judge, yes, I'm logged into Zoom with my phone set down. I'm not using my phone as I'm trying to get to another court.
Counsel, regardless of that, you should not be driving while you're zoomed into court.
Judge, right now I'm parked.
But you were not parked previously. Whitmer, your name to the record, please. Ms. Whitmer, your name for the record, please.
Tamara Lee Whitmer. I do not want him speaking up for me.
Hey, did you not want to represent?
I did not want him as my attorney.
Well, ma'am, have you retained your attorney?
What was that?
Have you retained your own counsel?
No. I don't
Okay,
have,
Oh, good Lord, that sign was hers. I thought that was Zach getting clever with production value. Oh no. She's the one holding the sign. Let's see.
I did not want him. And she took his advice, the last judge.
I'm not sure what you're speaking about.
The other judge took his advice when I said I didn't even want him.
Okay, well. In this matter, ma'am, there's not a request for, a withdrawal, there's not a request for anything, so Mr. Behind it is the attorney that's appointed to represent you.
That's not the one I want. I waived it.
Well, ma'am, based upon the report that's been received from the Center for Forensic Psychiatry, you are not competent to waive your right to an attorney.
I do not want an Arabic representing me.
You do not want what?
I do not want an Arabic representing me.
Ma'am, there's some discrimination going on here at all. Is there something that Mr. Mihana has done incorrectly?
I didn't want his opinion.
Okay, well, given the determination from the Center for Forensic Psychiatry, Ms. Whitmer is not competent to stand trial, and the court has some concerns for her competency as well. And Mr. Mohammed, he's not very done. Okay. And counsel, it's my understanding that the attorney has stipulated a balance report on Ms. Whitmer's lack of competency, but likely to attain competency, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Your appearance for the record, please.
I'm sorry?
Good morning, Your Honor. Mohammed on behalf of the people.
All right, and Mr. Mohammed, you and Mr. Mohammed have stipulated to the competency report that determined from the Center for Forensic Psychiatry. Can you walk around, please, and say muted that Ms. Whitmer is incompetent to stand trial and likely to attain competency if provided the course of treatment within the time limit established, correct?
Correct. There's a stipulation to the report.
All right, the court is going to adopt that recommendation. The court does find Ms. Whitmer is incompetent to stand trial, likely to attain competence if provided the course of treatment within the time limit established by section 1034. The court is going to further order that the Center for Forensic Psychiatry is to get Ms. Whitmer a bed for treatment ASAP.
Thank you.
Anything else, counsel?
Yes, Judge, we need a review date.
The court will set this for October 30th.
October 30th.
At 9 a.m. Counsel, please.
Why is it being prolonged? Why is this prolonged?
Ma'am, it's not too long. That's a review, so the court can.
This is taking too long. I want to go to sentencing. This is taking too long. I want to go to sentencing. This is taking too long. This is dragging it out.
Excuse me.
Dragging it out.
Please stop talking for a moment.
That's October 30th. That's too long from now.
Yeah. Let me explain something to you. There's not going to be a sentencing because you have not pled guilty to everything because you are not competent to do so. So this court has.
I'm not going to a hospital to prolong my court.
Stop talking.
I'm not going to a hospital to prolong this court case, court case. I've been here since May.
Okay, well, I'm just muting her so I can make a record. So she wants to listen, she can listen. If not, that's her problem. The court has determined that Ms. Whitmer is not competent to stand trial. The court has ordered the Center for Forensic Psychiatry to get Ms. Whitmer a bed as soon as possible so she can receive treatment. The court has set this for a review on October 30th at 9 a.m. so the court can determine that Ms. Whitmer has in fact received her bed so she can begin her treatment. So there will not be any sentencing as you have been deemed to be incompetent and the court has accepted that determination from the treating psychiatrist. We'll see you back October 30th. Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Let's go off the record for a moment. Mr. Daly, you need to stop moving around and stop walking around. You are in court. Stay in one spot, please. We are on the record in the matter of the city of Wyandotte.
Mr. Rowe?
I believe this is Matt UK's fault. Everyone sends me Judge Mom now, and I love it.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Rowe, the last time I saw you was in jail and you were supposed to come see me the next business day. Why did you fail to appear?
I was gonna appear and come see you, and I didn't make it. And in the following weeks, I've become homeless, and ever since then, I knew I was gonna be coming back, and I was told by an officer not too long ago that I could go down to the make a payment arrangements, and I haven't made that forward. I don't have.
You're not living on Colonial anymore?
No,
What address did you give the clerk today?
I was homeless.
Okay.
Well, yeah, that was my last known address, so that's what I gave them.
No, why would she want that address? Because we need a mailing address for you.
Because I still talk to that girl. I just don't talk to her nicely, or we don't talk good.
Well, then she probably doesn't want to be giving you your mail. So where do you stay?
On the bridges and under the road. Under the road, Bamarillo.
Are you not staying at a shelter?
No, I'm not from here. I'm from Oklahoma.
Sir, you've been here for years now. This is your these are your 15th violations. So staying at a shelter has nothing to do with not being from here.
Where they are sheltering, I don't know where they are. to go get food and things, I know where I stay as where I can get food at.
Where do you stay that you can get food at?
And towards affiliated in the country.
Where do you
Right.
get food out there?
In the dumpsters out of affiliated. Mm. They have they throw food away.
But he's not from here. He's actually got a villa in Monaco. He just can't get over there.
And so I was.
Why don't you come downtown to the like Faith City Mission or to the Salvation Army or one of those places?
Oh, well, I don't know what they are. Programs? Are they programs?
Salvation Army?
I just thought,
I mean, this is a bummer. We see so many of these. This is just a guy who needs a state hospital. We need the old state hospitals, but those are full of problems too. But there's a segment of the population that just needs to be housed. He can't fend for himself. I don't think he ever will be able to. It sucks. That's what we're dealing with.
in my mind, I just miss my home. And I was just not knowing no people there where the missions is. I don't know what to do when I go there or like where to go to when I would leave there. Where I go to, I'll just be by myself. I don't get in.
This is Matt's fault. Direct all complaints to Matt.
I mean, you've gotten tickets all over town.
Basically, I'm a victim here. I have no idea what's going on my channel, and here I am, and I have to put a good spin on it. I'm kidding. Thank you, Matt.
So you've been around here.
I had a vehicle, and the girl that I was in seeing with, she got my vehicle towed away. She said she called the tow truck to come get it.
That's the girl who lives over there on Colonial.
Yeah, she said we didn't need it no more because it was broken down.
Yeah. Okay. You don't keep up with your folks in Ardmore?
No. All my family lives in McAllister.
Okay, well, in the past, you've given us an address in Ardmore.
That's where I used to live a long time ago. I haven't been home in a long time.
Okay. When you got
Indeed.
tickets in April, you gave us.
And for once, I won't bust on him about it. You know what the crying is? You know what gets me with the crying? It's when it's used for manipulation. This guy, my sense, is not manipulating. He is that low functioning. He is presenting as he is, which is a guy who cannot function. It's sad. If he wants to cry, that's fine. It's the guys who start crying to get out of something, and you just lock them up. I can't take it.
An address on South 27th.
Yeah,
Is that Colonial also?
yeah, I couldn't remember what the number was.
And every time you get a ticket, it seems like you're on the boulevard. What are you doing out there on the boulevard?
I would just be going to and from like the recycling center or something, and the police, because my truck would be noticeable.
Whose
Otherwise,
truck? Is that the truck that the girlfriend made you get rid of?
yeah, it was a
Yeah.
friend of ours. Her name was Brandy. She was she went to jail and left us the truck. in our possession.
Yeah, you've been here. You've been here 5 years. I have 5 years worth of tickets from you. So
Yes,
I,
ma'am.
you should have been, you should have come to court. Okay.
I know.
Okay. And I know you know that because this is the 15th time we've seen you on these. Okay. Well, I'm going to remand you back to the sheriff. You owe 1,061. So you're going to have to serve that at $150 a day. When you get out of jail, make better choices. Okay.
I thank you, Judge. very
Thank you,
much.
Mr. Rowe. You have a good day.
You too.
Mr. Frizzell?
Ma'am. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Frizzell. Looks like the last time we saw you was in April when you were escorted here by the police and you saw Judge Ratliff and she gave you an opportunity to do community service.
Yes,
Why
ma'am.
did you do your community service?
I've had some health issues and had some couple of surgeries and
Why
whatnot.
didn't you come back and talk to us about it? Bring us proof of them.
I should have, yes, ma'am.
And that's all since April?
Yes, ma'am. And I just started receiving disability from the government, finally getting a check now, so I do have
So-
a thing where I can actually.
Well, that's great. So were you in the vehicle with Mr. Rowe?
No,
You were both arrested at the same place at the same time.
yeah, no, I was, my vehicle ran out of gas and Mr. Rowe had come to bring me a gas can and I guess he had warrants. Oh.
How did he get there? He had a car?
No, he was on a bicycle.
Okay. Okay. Well, Judge Ratliff giving you that opportunity, that was kind of your
God, this is the grapes of wrath. It's so depressing. He was bringing me gas because I ran out of gas. How did he get there? Was he in a car? No, he was on a bicycle. He gets on a bike with a gallon of gas. I mean, it's nice, but it's pathetic.
shot to get stuff done. So where do you work?
Ma'am,
Where do you work, sir?
I don't. I receive disability of monthly check.
Oh, you said that. Okay. How much is that check?
$2,000 a month. I receive it on the 3rd of every month.
Okay. Does that go into an account for you?
Yeah, I use the US Direct Express account.
I see. Okay.
Like I say, I just started receiving that not too long back. So
Okay. But you have a place to live.
we're looking at we were at 3406 Tekla. We're moving out of there to probably an apartment. We're not sure which one yet. We're looking still.
Who else lives in your household, sir?
Me, my wife, and my daughter.
How old is your child?
She's 26 years old. She has paranoid schizophrenia.
Okay. Does your wife also have income of her own?
She's going to again. She's looking for a job right now. She got
Okay.
laid off on her job that she was at. She was there for 3.5 years with TrueFit. So,
TrueFit later off?
yeah,
Wow. Okay. What was she doing at TrueFit?
cleaning the whole facility. She
Mm,
was the longest tenured employee there. Yeah, 56,000 square foot employee.
yeah, that's a big old.
I don't know about TrueFit, but apparently it's hard to lose your job there. they're probably desperate for labor because the judge is like, TrueFit later off? Wow.
Place.
Yeah.
I can't. And it seems like every time I drive by, it's very busy. So, man, that's too bad that she was laid off. Is she getting unemployment?
Well, she looked at that. She's never really done that. And neither have I. We're just gonna find something else and move on, I think.
Well, if she was there 3.5 years, and if she got laid off, she might be entitled to some. But here's your problem, sir. You were given that second bite at the apple, and you're not getting a third one. So you owe $3,532. I
This is the worst country song ever.
am going to remand you to the chief of police of City of Amarillo until your fines and costs are paid in full, or give you your 1-day jail credit. So, I'm sorry, that's $150 a day. Okay? So I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Right in front of the TV there. You'll see this on the picture.
Mr. Ovengroff,
Yes, ma'am.
come up here, sir, so I can see you. I can't see or hear you from back there. Good morning. I'm Judge Hamilton with the Amarillo Municipal Court. You were charged
Oh, here we go. I can just tell by the outfit. This isn't going to get any better.
yesterday with stealing. It looks like it was from, I don't know if it was from Walmart or where, but some store.
May I say something?
Yeah.
I have a TBC worker, Miss Jacqueline. I'm not sure why I'm not able to get in touch with her, but when I walked up there at 4:45, or 4:40, then no one was in the parking lot. I have disability. I received
Where were you? Where were you? Where were you? Where were you?
I was walking to TPC. I have 31 years of veteran service, man. I'm being treated with disrespect. My identity's been stolen. I was sitting outside the totem, and I asked the woman in my mind, I was like, can I have some milk, and can I have some Four Locos for my anxiety? She said, yeah, sure, come on in. So she's telling me to do all this in my mind, and she's actually talking to me because my left ear is not healed. My left ear needs to be healed with amphetamines for my ADD. I'm schizophrenic. So when I went in there, she's looking at me like, yeah, go ahead. She's like, go ahead. But then when I walked out, she's like, no, no, no. And I was like, what the hell's going on?
Okay. Well, I don't know what to tell you, sir. I just know that you were charged with that. So let me stop now. So I can enter a not guilty plea for you today, and you will have to come in and talk to the judge about it. Okay?
Not guilty.
Yes.
Okay. So
Okay.
I was also under the impression if it's not over $20, we really can't do anything to you.
Well, obviously they can. You're in jail. Okay.
Well, I mean, like,
We'll see you at the date and time listed on your bond. So you're free to go. Thank you, Mr. Abendroth.
for to go ahead and go home.
I don't have any money. They can't do anything to me. Well, did you notice how you're not able to leave? That's what they're doing to you.
Yes. As soon as they get. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Who do we have
Allison
to
Muller
blame
here on
for
behalf of
this?
Mr. Taylor.
CC Truck.
Mr. Taylor, can you
Plausible.
state your name?
Brecken.
Thank you. All right, we're here today for 2 contempt hearings for failure to pay. Looks like, based on what I have here in front of me, which is dated August the 22nd, Mr. Taylor has still failed to make any payments.
Yes, Your Honor, and we did leave a voicemail with Mr. Taylor, but did not speak with Mr. Taylor. I don't believe the financial hardship form has been submitted.
Well, do you want to speak with him before I make my ruling regarding contempt today?
I would, Your Honor. Thank you.
I don't.
You don't want to talk to an attorney, sir?
No, just going ahead with what you. Well, I understand what you had said last time. I was going to pay next month. I can start this coming month and start paying. I don't want to do the hardship form. And you could just be.
This is not just about a hardship form, sir. You're here for contempt today, which means that I can find you in contempt and sentence you to jail time today. Do you want to talk to an attorney? I can't hear you, sir.
I want to talk to them. I do not need them. Just going ahead with whatever you want to do with the contempt of court, please.
All right, Mr. Taylor has failed to make any payments in this particular matter. I do find him in contempt of court, and I sentence you to 10 days in a Washington County jail.
Can this be like suspended? Or
Do whatever you want, Judge. Just go ahead. All right. How about 10 days in the slammer? Can that be suspended? When keeping it real goes wrong.
no? So you get failure to pay. Wow. When I had surgeries, like what it not making monthly payments. Wow.
So you haven't made any payments on this case?
I mean, I had heart surgery. You know, I did. I mean, I'm disabled. I mean, we already went over all this. It's all right. It doesn't. I don't even care, honestly. So
Yeah, it appears you don't care.
I said I could pay tomorrow, next month.
We've been over this, Judge. Stop wasting my time, B. Just suspend the sentence, okay? That's what I told you to do.
So I mean, it's just money, but it doesn't matter to me. It's wash. No, I'll come in. Like I said, we should suspend it honestly, until maybe. Boy, you should give me like 3 months to do it. Maybe we could suspend it. We could double it.
We should suspend it. You got a turd in your pocket? What are you talking about? We. You don't do anything with the sentence except serve it. Oh my God. They just fundamentally don't understand what the hell is going on. Okay, this is still more fun. It's still more fun than the last group, which was so pathetic I couldn't even laugh at them.
Or something. But you know, like I said, I had heart surgery, so I'm still disabled. So I mean, I don't know what. I can't get to the courthouse to do the things that you guys want me to do, so I can't get there to fill out no form. He sent me the form. I tried to fill it out on the Adobe thing. The signature won't go on there. So I tried to do it. I'm doing the best I can. I don't know. I tried to sign the paper. I couldn't sign it.
Okay, I can diagnose this.
Meaning she was bleeding out of her hoo-ha.
Mr. Taylor, please stop talking. I gave you a chance to speak with an attorney. You chose not to do that. I'm finding you in
That's fine.
contempt.
Just put out the warrant.
That's all I heard. My pussy hurts.
Fine.
Stop
It's 10
talking
days.
before your contempt gets- Well, in a minute, it's going to be more than that.
For money. It's just
Mr.
crazy.
Taylor,
You guys
I'd
don't-
advise not to say
Now
anything.
it's not money. Now
You're not
you're
my
being
attorney. You're really not my
acting
attorney, so
on.
you don't need to
Sir,
advise me
if
on
you
anything.
don't stop talking, I'm going to hold you in contempt and give you up to 90 days in a Washington County jail. Your 10 days are going to be held in abeyance, and I will give you until September 18th to make some payment on this case, Mr. Taylor.
Oh, sweet Jesus! What?
What court is this with? Like, who do I make the pay? What court is this? A2 or A1?
It's neither. It's 14B District Court.
And you wonder why nobody takes them seriously. My God.
I don't even know what this is even for, to be honest with you. But okay, so I'm going to contact and try to pay for 14B. Just call up there, or?
So
All right.
not you didn't need one, so call the court and they can give you whatever information you need. If a payment is not made, you can do 10 days and then you still owe the money.
Thank you.
And in Nisqually, your name, sir? In orange, in Nisqually, your name, your last name?
Watch.
Mr. Foch, all right. And let's see, you have this matter, Ms. Clark, or? Nope, okay. And Mr. Foch, you're here on a free trial, and we're gonna get Mr. Stashevsky up here, and we're gonna talk about what the next plan is.
Your Honor, assisting a colleague I believe the intention is to enter a resolution in this matter today.
All right, who's got the documents?
My notes reflect that it may be in the hold for court folder, but that Mr. Pasterka has gone over the form in its entirety with Mr. Foch, if I'm saying that correctly.
Okay,
Yes.
I still need to see them. I still need to see them, so someone needs to get them into the judge's folder. Yeah, okay, there it is. All right, and so the idea is a plea to one count of harassment. All right, so Mr. Foch, then that's what you're pleading guilty to, is harassment. Is that what you understand you're doing?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and I see there's a recommendation here as to how the court should sentence you. Do you understand? Do you understand what the lawyer?
Oh my God. He answered, he was perfectly responsive to a question. I know he's going to be a kook before this is over, but that puts him above everybody else on the stream so far.
Lawyers are asking me to do?
Yes, Mrs. Wilcox.
Okay, you just call me judge or your honor. All right, it's easier for you probably. Okay, and I don't have to go along with this recommendation.
I understand, Your Honor.
Okay, and I could impose anywhere up to 364 days in jail and a $5,000 fine. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Now, if I accept your plea, let's see. All right. Then I've asked you to make a written statement here as to what you've done wrong. It makes you guilty. And you're saying that on or about July 31st of 2025, you were in Thurston County when you knowingly threatened Anna Lisa Petrie. Do you accept that as what you did wrong?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Has anyone threatened you with harm or made you any promises that have caused you to plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Well, how do you plead a harassment?
Guilty, Your Honor.
All right. I'll accept your plea then, sir, and I'm doing that finding. You know what you're doing, that you're doing this voluntarily and intelligently, I'm finding, and that you're doing this understanding the consequences of pleading guilty, and find your statement supports this.
I agree.
And so we're going to move on to sentencing, and I'll hear from the prosecutor. I hear from your attorney.
When she corrected him and said, just call me judge, I thought we'd get a bunch of crap. And then he fell right into it and it was like, okay, Your Honor, from then on. And he's responsive to questions. I'm shocked. I know it'll probably go sideways, but I'm shocked at how well he's done so far.
And I will hear from you if there's anything you want to say. And so let me start out, Mr. Fortunato.
Thank you, Your Honor. I would just ask that the court follow this agreed upon recommendation. I was not the attorney assigned to the case, but I do think it sounds like it's fair and appropriate. It appears that the plea agreement is that it be for 24 months of probation with the conditions of no criminal law violations, stay away from the Costco. I believe there's also a mental health evaluation and follow through with treatment. And I am preparing a no contact order protecting the victim in this case.
All right, Mr. Stashewski.
Your Honor, I would just mirror those comments that Mr. Pezdirk has represented, that this is a well-negotiated resolution between himself and Mr. Holcomb, taking in all of the facts and circumstance of the case. Defense would request that in our representation, Mr. Foch's indigency, that all fines or fees be waived, Your Honor. Thank you.
So, Mr. Foch, anything you'd like to add to all this?
I would like to say that I would greatly appreciate the fees and everything being waived because I struggle greatly with unemployment and I have yet to find a stable job. Not only that, but I am chronically homeless and I am, it's already a struggle to go from day to day. So I would think that the 2 years of unsupervised probation would be well, especially because it would give me, my time to set out how I'm going to get my home and also make it so I stay out of trouble at the same time without having to necessarily focus on a certain agenda. So I think it's fair in my modest opinion, Your Honor.
I think it's fair if I have no consequences. I mean, like, I don't disagree with him. That's what I would ask for so if I was him too, but it's laughable.
Okay. And to the attorney, so this is Mr. Foch's first and only criminal event, is that right?
There are out-of-state convictions.
Okay, for crimes of violence or what?
It appears so.
How old and how many and what?
Let me see here.
There was a couple of misdemeanors, Your Honor, if I may add.
Okay.
Out of Idaho. There's a phone harassment, false statement, possession of controlled substance. I'm unsure if these have all been convictions without fully looking into it, but obstructing officer. There appears to be out-of-state Idaho history, Your Honor.
And your last address, you were living in Coeur d'Alene, but you're saying now you're here and you don't have a permanent home?
Correct, Your Honor.
Okay, do you have a mailing address?
I do not. I don't know anybody here.
Okay. Do you have a cell phone?
I don't have service on it.
You got a phone number though? That if maybe you can get some money to pay it, you'll get some service. Is that the issue?
I don't have the funds and I don't know anybody, so it makes it really hard. I mean, like,
How'd you end up here from Idaho?
I got a ride from a family member over to Spokane, and then I had somebody transport me over here to Olympia. So
So now, okay, so now you're here without anybody, no family, no friends to support you?
no, because I mean, like,
Was it somebody, a police officer, and you were in custody? Because that's a really weird way to phrase it.
I wanted to get a fresh start, to be honest, if you must really know. I wanted to be given a second chance, and I feel like Idaho was very harsh on me, not only judicially, but people socially as well.
So there might be some things that Thurston County can help you with, but it would require you to contact Thurston County. It's called the Hub. And the
put on the
facility there
mouth
can
too.
tell you about it, and your attorney's office can tell you about it, and I'm telling you about it. It's up here near the courthouse, and they are open 10 to 4 every day, and they help people find housing, food, clothing, all sorts of things, jobs, resumes, phones, hygiene products, healthcare, all sorts of stuff. So if you really want some help and you don't have anybody out there helping you, then somewhere, any day, Monday through Friday, 10 to 4, come to the Hub. Just knock on the door, come on in, they'll start helping you with things like that. So
Okay.
talk to the, it's right up here by the courthouse. Can talk to your attorney's office, talk to the facility there, but they can help you get going. All right.
Yes, Your Honor.
Also, who can help you is my probation department, and they have a tie-in with the Hub as well. And so at this stage, I'm going to put you on a more supervised probation. I'm going to give you a probation officer because you're going to be more successful.
No,
Well,
I won't be more successful.
you will, Mr. Fouch, and they're going to be able to help you with housing, getting integrated into the community, and making sure you do that mental health evaluation. And they're going to help.
That's right, Judge. You get him. He's going to rise to the level of your expectations.
You do that. So
How often?
just contact probation. I just need you to contact probation, and you'll talk to probation about what you need and how often you have to check in, and they'll navigate all of the services with you.
Do I have to do drug testing like a fucking square?
So, Mr. Fauch, I know you don't like the idea, but I'm going to ask you to watch your language, all right? You don't swear in court.
Always good to make a statement to the judge. A, where you drop an F-bomb. And B, where you make clear to everyone in the room that your only concern is to continue your drug use. Well played. Well played. That could be the dumbest possible thing that could come out of your mouth.
And now you're frustrated, but whether you believe it or not, they're going to help you get integrated into mental health services and integrated into other services here in Thurston County. So you're not trying to find a place to sleep and a place to eat and you're chasing your tail. They're going to try and help you stabilize. That's the point of it.
I hope they don't mind me smoking pot, so I'm not as aggravated all the time. Because
and they'll help you get some medical attention too. And maybe pot isn't the best thing, but you're going to talk to them all about that. What I need you to do.
Okay, now we are back. I feel better. I feel centered. We are back in Law Talk with Mike Land. All right, we've got straight crazy and someone who's chosen to be crazy, as opposed to just so far gone that they can't function.
Is access that mental health referral and see if there's treatment and something they can do for you.
Are you serious? For harassment, you're putting me on supervised probation after doing a month in jail?
Just a little harassment, Judge? What is wrong with you? I mean, she's so lenient and so sweet and so accommodating. But there's a little bit of consequence. Just a little bit. And he's just indignant about it.
Yeah, I am. I'm very serious. So, Mr. Fauch, you got to follow the order or you end up doing more time in jail. That's what I'm trying to avoid is not more time in jail, not more crimes. I want you to get stabilized if you're going to be here in this community.
You're giving me a harsh sentence as it is, Your Honor. And you know it. Well, you compared to other people, you are giving me a harsh sentence.
I don't believe I am.
This is giving me the hives. Now I'm old. I am old. But I want you to try this crap in front of a cranky old Polish or Mick judge in Chicago circa 1995. Go ahead and make this speech. They won't even find you, okay?
So you can always appeal this sentence, but work with probation and work with the hub. They'll help you get settled in Thurston County and things will go better for you. So I'm going to hand you this court order, has the phone number for probation and they know you're their new client. So just work with them. You'll be surprised. Things are going to even out for you.
Well, I'm just I'm just going to let the court know, don't get mad if I'm not as sober as she is.
So
that pot's legal in the state of Washington. I don't care what anybody thinks. I'm going to smoke it regardless because it keeps me from being on edge. It helps.
Yeah, it's doing wonders for you. Your life is amazing. You're shooting right to the moon here with that philosophy. You go.
It helps with everything. I mean, like Mr.
Fauch, I'm going to give you a chance to work with probation. And I'm not going to start making any rulings about whether you violated probation today. So you get involved with them. They're going to help even things out in this community for you, get you into that mental health treatment. And we'll see how it goes. But I'm not giving you the allowance to break the law. I'm not giving you allowance to show up at probation not sober. You got to stay sober.
Well, marijuana is legal in the state of Washington.
I'd recommend you talk to your attorney, Mr. Pazderka, if you've got questions about that in terms of how to move forward. But
are you guys going to give me like a total douche for a probation officer? Or is he going to be cool?
Mr. Fauch, you're kind of getting to the point that I'm thinking I should just give you a big jail sentence because it sounds like you're not interested in cooperating with help to stabilize your life and keep the community safe. What do you?
Oh, come on, answer his question. Of course, we're going to give you the biggest douche we can find because you deserve it.
What are you saying?
Yeah, but at the same time, this feels like a setup. Like we originally agreed on 2 years unsupervised, but you're giving me a year of supervised.
I told you that I didn't have to follow that recommendation. Those are just what the lawyers think. The court makes the final decision. And that's also written down in that plea and what you went over with
I think this is a farce of mismalice of justice.
your attorney. So I accepted that plea and I told you that. The court makes the final decision and I've made that final decision. So 2 years. You know, we kind of back off on supervised probation as you show compliance. And when you get into the mental health treatment and whatever they think you need to do and things start smoothing out, we're going to back off on that. But it's really up to you to work with them to begin with.
How do I know that what you're saying is true, that you're gonna back off on the supervised part?
Because that often happens. So are you
Okay.
are you willing to work with folks who are going to help you get a place to live and some food and clothing and maybe even a job and get you into mental health services?
Yes, Your Honor, and I will not.
Okay.
I will not use illicit substances.
Right. All right. So we got you that far. Now, don't as well.
We get it. Your whole goal in life is to smoke more pot. We get it. We understand. And here's Exhibit A for all you people who say pot is harmless. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. I don't think alcohol is good either or whatever, but pot is not harmless. It just isn't.
This isn't anything new. Annalisa Petrie, don't contact her. No, same thing. Don't contact her at all.
Yes,
Stay
Your Honor.
1,000 feet away from wherever she lives. Don't contact her with your family, friends, or social media. All right.
Okay, Your
That's
Honor.
nothing new. All right. Well, you're going to be released and then you'll be in touch with probation and they'll be able to help you.
Okay, Your Honor.
All right. That's it for today. You can knock on the door and they'll let you out.
All right, Mr. Sixby.
Oh yeah, he'll
you're up.
violate. He announced he'll violate. That's just I just get it in the comments all the time. I don't mean to do this, but I get the yay pro pot crowd, and I'm like, you know, it's like alcohol or anything else. In moderation, it's probably fine, but it is not like good for you, and it's not like taking vitamins or something. It has effects, and if you use it excessively, it will have bad effects. So will drinking. So will a lot of other things.
5T01947FY, people of the state of Michigan versus Robert Wayne Sigsby. And Attorney McGrackis, would you like to place your appearance on the record?
McGrackis on behalf of the people.
And Mr. Sigsby, can you state your name, please?
My name is Robert Sigsby.
Okay. All right, we are here today on this matter. We're back on an adjourned PCC. We've had a couple of PCCs at this point. The reason for the adjournment today was to ensure we are going to check on the exchanging.
Okay, do we have a soft set? Reckon, are you in here? She's like, we've got a guy, but he's not coming in. I don't know. I don't know if I need to put it on or not. I'm right here. I don't know. I don't know.
Of discovery. We are here on August 14th, and Mr. Sigsby has stated that he still needed some discovery. He wanted body cameras of all police officers present at the time of his arrest. And I did order any available body cameras to be turned over to Mr. Sigsby. So we have a probable cause conference on September 11th as well, because I wanted to give Mr. Sigsby an opportunity to, file any valid motions that he may want to file prior to exam after receiving all of his discovery. But we set today to make sure that there weren't any issues in regards to discovery. So having said that, Attorney Bagrakis, what information do you have for me?
Well, I know my recollection was that, initially all the body cam, videos were sent to Mr. Hilliker, and I believe he provided them. He indicated that he had provided them to Mr. Sigsby, via a thumb drive. My recollection was, also, I see we have some cruiser cams, which I had directed my paralegal to send to Mr. Sigsby because, of course, as the court remembers, Mr. Hilliker was removed from representation. So now we have to deal with directly to Mr. Sigsby.
Okay, this is a new judge to me. I've had her on a couple times now, but just recently. And she was really funny. I hope she gets an opportunity here. Because she's fun. She's fun when she gets going.
And there are, to my knowledge, I don't see nor have any other body cams that are available. We've given or will be able to provide him what we already have.
Well, part of the issue, Attorney Bagrakis, was that why I set today's hearing was last time we were here, I believe Attorney Young was here for the prosecutor's office, and there was some, I don't know what I would call it, back and forth maybe about how discovery was going to be exchanged and where Mr. Sigsby could pick that up. And so I wanted to make sure that any outstanding discovery was handed to him today in court so that he, or not he, but so that we wouldn't have any questions about where discovery is, whether or not it was exchanged. So
Okay. Now that I am looking at Mr. Young's notes to that effect, and obviously not being in court, we can't provide it to him via hand delivery. So,
well, and this is the problem we run into when I don't have an assigned prosecutor. Because that information probably wasn't relayed to you for today.
Well, with all due respect, we've tried to provide as best coverage as we can given the circumstances, but
Too late. I crossed that line years ago.
So what's your plan to get that to Mr. Sigsby, I guess? That's
what do you want? I mean, are you asking us or ordering us to give it to him directly?
That was my order last time in court. I ordered it last time in court. Yes.
Okay, but obviously if
this is the follow-up to that hearing. I remember that. She absolutely did. It was a different prosecutor though. That makes all the sense in the world. Bring the stuff so you can hand it to this mope.
It was today's date to give it to him in court. We all knew that we weren't going to be in court today, even if I had it in my hands. Right?
Well, no, actually, no, though. Wait, because last time Attorney Young was here in person, we were all in person. And so we had this kind of long conversation about how a discovery is going to be exchanged.
Absolutely. It's on my channel. I don't know what video. I'll find it if I have to. But that was absolutely the prosecutor was in court. Nobody contemplated that they wouldn't be in court. And the prosecutor asked to turn it over to him personally in court. This is a bad argument. It's not the end of the world, but stop, attorney. Stop. You are wrong. The judge is right.
And I said, you know what? I'm going to order any outstanding discovery be provided to Mr. Sigsby, and I'm going to order that it be handed to him in court on August 28th, 2025 at 11 o'clock a.m. That was my order. And I did that in the hopes that it would ease the process of it, but it hasn't. So hold on just a second, Attorney McGrath, because Mr. Sigsby, what did you want to say?
I understand what the court said, but then you were requiring us to come out to court to hand over some this discovery.
Yes. Yes, she's a judge. Oh my God, there's one thing to say here, which is the truth. The truth is another attorney handled it. I wasn't aware of that. I'm sorry, Judge. Can we set it for a short date where I can then hand him the discovery? Or can you wait? I don't know how far away he is. And I'll be over there in an hour and recall it and I'll hand him the discovery. You know, there's a little mix up because another attorney handled it. I wasn't privy to all the details in the prior hearing. But you're going to argue with her about a ruling she made recently and she remembers and is on Law Talk with Mike? Stop.
That. Yes. All right. Well,
that was my order. I mean, that's what I'm saying. That was my order.
That's fine.
Hold on just a second. Hold on. I need to let Mr. Sigsbee speak. So hold on just a second. Mr. Sigsbee, go ahead.
It's critical, you know, because of the angle that the police officer, I watched him pull the sack out of my pocket, my personal Native American herb, and then he shoved it back in.
What?
And took me to jail with it. I watched this.
His personal Native American herb? I think that's what he's using as a euphemism for pot. I'm like, who put their hand in your pocket? I mean, is this figuratively or? Ooh, gross.
My friend watched it. He got video of it. I'd like to see the other 10 cops that came there with their guns out.
But the issue is just getting.
I can meet you. I want to confer with the prosecutor. I got a right to do that. So I was wanting to meet.
I'm not. There's nothing really to confer about, sir. I would recommend against. I would recommend against that, and I will, Judge. I will do what I can if the court will indulge us another adjournment. I will make sure that I at least look into the other, making sure that we have whatever copies of either cruiser cam or body cam we have available, that we will get it copied. And if the court tells me to show up at a certain place and time, I will be there, or I will have a representative there to hand deliver it to Mr. Sigsbee.
So Mr. Sigsbee, if the remaining videos were put on a flash drive, you can use that?
I can use that.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to order today. And I made an order last time and it wasn't followed, but Attorney Bagrakis, I know that you, hold on, I know that you will ensure that my order is followed. And I know sometimes it's hard for the younger attorneys, the newer attorneys to relay that information for whatever reason, but it was an order that I made. I thought I was very clear about it. But I know that if I tell you, I know that it will get done. So I'm glad that you're here today. So
she's being extremely nice. She's not confused. She sees that he's been a jagoff, but she's construing it in the nicest way possible to get through it, which is a good professional way to go. But I mean, she is being extremely generous to him right now. Saying, I know that if I order it today again, that you're going to get it done.
I'm going to order today is that the prosecutor's office is to put any outstanding discovery on a flash drive and have that available for Mr. Sigsbee to pick up. Where would he go if he were to come to the prosecutor's office to pick that up? Where would he go?
Well, he could come to our office and make contact down here at district court and make contact with my people, and they will let me know that he is here, and we'll make sure that it gets delivered to him, unless you want him to appear in court sometime and we're down there. And
What I'm going to say is I'm gonna pick a day and a time that he can be there, and that way someone from the prosecutor's office can just walk out with flash drive and hand it to him, and that's that. I don't want to have to set another PCC. We already have this September 11th date, so what I'm gonna say is that
Oh my God. Congratulations. I think it may have happened before, but I think this is the first time I've seen an attorney appear along with a subset, and the attorney actually makes a worse appearance. This may be a new record.
let's see, Mr. Sigsby, if we said Wednesday the 3rd at some time, will you be able to be at district court to pick that up?
I do believe at this time I can.
Judge, can you, again, I apologize. With the holiday and everything, can we do it the following week? Or later in the week? I mean, it's.
We can do later that week. So we'll do Friday the 5th. Okay, so Friday the 5th, are you available on that day, Mr.
I
Sigsby?
will.
All right. So Friday, September 5th, 2025 at, Mr. Sigsby, you give me a time.
No, I like 11.
11? At 11 o'clock a.m., Mr. Sigsby will be at.
No, I see this all the time. He isn't a fake attorney. He's an attorney. He's fine. He actually knows what he's doing, but he's old and cranky and entitled. And he's like, I'm not gonna have this little whippersnapper judge tell me what to do. Yeah, you are. That's how it works. It's not a matter of age. It's a function of roles. Simple as that. And while she is younger than him, she's also quite competent and good. And he just kind of has that sort of attitude with it. It's not the worst thing. He's probably competent generally, but he's got his ego up and he didn't have a good day. It's not the end of the world, but he's not having his best moment. That's the truth.
At the district court, at the prosecutor's office to pick up the flash drive, which will have any outstanding discovery on it. It sounded like maybe there are a couple of dash cams. We already had this conversation as well. I know, Mr. Sigsby, you say that there are, and I'm not saying I just believe you, I'm just saying what you say is that there should be multiple body cams. Prosecutor's office has what they have. If you believe they have insufficient evidence, then that's something that you bring up at
That's
trial.
probably-
But we're gonna
probably
go
a better way to
ahead
put it.
with the preliminary exam with what they say they have. And you can address that you think that there's some things missing or not, but we're not gonna be able to not move forward because of that issue, okay? So go ahead. What did you want to say?
It's kind of crunchy amount of time to watch the videos. I mean, I'm going to do it. So
It's crunching his time. Again, he's going to have to cancel dinner with himself again. What does he do? What is it? A guy whose whole thing is, spouting soft sit nonsense over a charge and getting high all the time. Well, we hate to encroach on your precious time, but you're going to get the discovery in the next couple and watch the damn videos. Let me, spoiler alert, you're guilty. I don't even know what the charge is, but whatever it is, you're guilty.
there was like 3 jurisdictions there, plus the sergeant was there. So he was close. You would think the sergeant of the sheriff's department would have his body camera on. And then there was at least 2 Burton cars. I do believe there was around 4 Burton police there. And I mean, if they're running out here, it looked like I robbed a bank is what it looked like. And there's so many people with their police, with their guns. And I couldn't understand this over a traffic stop, a civil infraction. That seatbelt is not an arrestable offense. He had no.
I can, because you made a big mess out of it, and you're a huge jackwagon. And yeah, did you rob a bank? That's a good point. Right there in my chat. You say that like it's crazy, and everyone who heard you thought, oh, I didn't know there's a bank robbery involved, because we could totally buy that you did that because you're that dopey. Oh my God. The last prosecutor I thought was incredibly competent, who set this up, but then he just didn't have the next appearance. This guy, I don't know. He's probably not like this all the time. He just wasn't prepared. He didn't know what the deal was. But instead of just saying that and saying, "Oh, I didn't appreciate that we should have been down there, Judge," all this would be over. But instead of that, he has to get up in his ego and make a big mess out of this. On top of the subset making a mess out of it on the other end.
Reason asking me my ID. So Colder versus Lawson says I don't have to produce an ID.
All right, we're not getting into those
Okay,
things, but but I do want you to relay that information that of the people that you thought were there, so that Attorney McGregor.
Yes, and the Flint Township was there also.
Okay. All right.
So
good.
one of these people should have the angle of the police taking it out and putting it back in my pocket. That's suspicious of a crime.
How about Flushing? Was Flushing there? I want to know all the local authorities that were there. Let's talk about all of them.
In my mind, for any cop to lay you out like that, it's that big of a bag. How could you not find it in a pat down?
Okay, and so last thing is the probable cause conference that we set to actually move the case forward was for September 11th, 2025, 11 o'clock a.m. We can leave it on that date, or we can put it a week after that on the 18th if you think you'll need more time, Mr. Sixby. It does not.
Time is precious. I'd like to have more time. It's would be nice for me.
Okay. Attorney McGregor, are you opposed to putting the next PCC on September 18th?
I am not opposed to that.
Okay. All right, good. Okay, so then we will.
Judge, may I inquire just one thing? Did Mr. Hilliker, or excuse me, did Mr. Sigsby receive from Mr. Hilliker the discovery that we already sent to him?
Yes, right?
Not really. I told this story long ago on the channel. I once rolled my eyes in front of a judge who was making a horrible ruling, and I stand behind it was a horrible ruling to this day. And I almost got thrown in jail. It was nonverbal. I rolled my eyes. I shouldn't have. I was wrong. But I rolled my eyes, assuming he wasn't looking at me, by the way, not at him. And he pulled me up and almost put me in jail right there. That's how different it is for me than these knuckleheads.
Yes. And there was a flaw in it. And I remember
I'm not getting into a discussion about what there is or isn't. What I want to know is, did you receive it from Mr. Hilliker so we don't have to duplicate efforts?
Right. We don't need to duplicate the arresting officer's body cam because it's worthless the way he leaned on me that day.
Okay. Well, we don't need that right now, but you do have, I remember we talked about that. You do have that discovery.
Yes, I do.
Okay. So one more time. This is what my notes state. This is what we're doing. We're going to put any outstanding discovery on a flash drive, and that will be available for pickup by Mr. Sigsby at District Court on September 5th, Friday, September 5th, 2025 at 11 o'clock a.m. That is an order of the court that needs to be done. Probable cause conference will be moved to, and I will find good cause for that because of these discovery issues.
I mean, it wasn't Debbie Davis caliber. That's next level. But I did what I could.
Probable cause conference will be moved to September 18th, 2025, 11 o'clock a.m.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
I never.
All right, thank you. All right, and then that's all of our PCCs today. I believe Attorney Bergrakis, do you agree?
Yes, I believe we've taken care of all of them, Judge.
All right, very good. Then have a good day.
Have a great weekend.
Yes, you too.
All right. Bye-bye.
We can write you out a notice if you want one.
Yeah, something on paper because I got enough things going on in my own life. You know how that goes.
I understand. All right, very good. We'll see you on the 18th.
Get this from her right now.
Get it from clerk's office. So.
Clerk's office?
Yep.
In a few minutes. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
Oh, yeah. No. Another one that,
For the record, he has absolutely nothing going on in his life. Nothing. Not one thing on the agenda. Collect some government assistance of some kind, eat Cheetos, and smoke dope. That is his entire agenda. If you were to write out his agenda, it would just be that, block and paste all day, every day, with random patches for sleep when he passes out. That's his schedule, if I had to guess. Okay, I really don't know. In fairness, I don't know his schedule. I'm guessing at his schedule, but I'm telling you, I'm pretty close. I'm pretty close. Oh, that was fun. I mean, we did have the depression stuff, but that was even kind of fun. I love to see Judge Mom, but oh, that was a depressing call. The last guy was fun in there. The first kook in DeSanta who kicked it off with a sign was good. This guy didn't want a douchebag parole officer. That cracks me up. And then he says, "Do I have to drug test like a square?" I'm like, dude, if you use the term square non-ironically, you're square. I don't know, I don't know what to tell you. It was loaded with goodness and packed with vitamins. This stream. I mean, I recommend this stream. I recommend this stream to anybody. This stream should go in the National Archive. Or some such thing. Do we have a National Archive? Is that still a thing? Back in the day when I was young, we had a National Archive. I don't know. We probably sold it. Oh, I don't know. Thank you everybody for all the great clips. There was a lot of good stuff in there. I thanked everybody individually, and I hope I didn't miss anybody as we went along. Thanks for coming out. I will see you all soon.